Hey Pixies! Today we're doing a fun manicure with a foil dip. This one is Wicked Pixie. It's a black dip with pink foils and it's called Cold Hearted Bitch. The chrome pen here is a pink and that is from Hangry Dips. And we'll be using our double dip liquids, our double dip gels for the chrome, and our double dip clear. So everything will be linked down below for you, as well as a discount code for double dip. And we are going to get started first with our black dip powder, and I'm going to apply that double dip base to the entire nail, and then I'm going to pour over that dip powder and catch the remainder into the cupcake liner. That way we're not wasting any of our product. Clean up the edges with a toothpick. I do have a basic dip powder application video. I'll link here for you. It's got some tips and tricks. I posted it last week if you didn't see it. And I'm just going to do that on my index, middle, and pinky finger. This black was amazing to work with. If you've used really dark dip powders or blacks in the past, you know that they stain. A lot of them stain. This one did not stain me. I think I had one tiny dry spot on a cuticle that the powder clung to, but it did come off whenever I showered. So other than that, nothing special to get the black dip powder off. It was just, it did not stain me. So that was pretty amazing. I just dusted off the excess with a stiff scrubber brush, and I'm going to apply my double dip base again. And this time I'm laying my finger into the powder. So I'm laying my finger in the powder, which will help pick up the foils a little bit better. And then you still want to clean up your cuticle area, and I'm just kind of patting down those foils. So I'm going to do that on the remaining two fingers, and I will be back in just a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do a third dip, and if you have a chunk of foil that's standing up, you really don't have to worry about it laying flat. Whenever you dust it off with a stiff brush like that, it will pull that off, and it'll just pull off anything that's kind of sticking up and not stuck to your nail. So I'm just laying my finger into the dip powder again. I just wanted some more of the foils on my nails, and they weren't too bulky. This powder was really nice to work with, so I decided to just do that. And if you have some foils that you don't want to get brushed off, like I have here because this is my last dip, what I do is after I pat it down, I take a little bit of activator and I just dot it on top of those foils, and that will help them stick to your nail. So if you have foils and you don't want to brush them off with your brush and lose them from your nail, just put a little dot of activator on it and it kind of soaks it down into the powder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on the remaining fingers here, and I will be back in just a minute. Now we're ready to encapsulate our black dip powder. So I'm applying my double dip base, and I'm just going to do a quick dip on each of those nails into my clear dip powder. And I still clean up the cuticle area with the toothpick. The reason that you want to do that, especially with glitters and dark colors, is because you can buff and file the color right off of your nail. The clear dip powder will protect it so that you're not getting little white spots or filing off the glitter. So it's an important step, and then you want to make sure that you are really dusting it off then. Now this clear dip powder was not completely set, so I'm just going to let it sit on my nails until it's dry and start working with the chrome pen. So what I do is I apply my double dip top coat, the gel, top coat, and I cure it for about 20 seconds, and then I'm taking this pen and I am just scrubbing that on. Now it may vary depending on your lamp, so I will have my lamp link down below as well. I got that from Amazon. And for this one, I just need to cure it for about 20 seconds. You want it to be semi-cured, but not fully cured. You want it to still be a little bit tacky so that the chrome has something to stick to. So I go ahead, once I have that scrubbed on, it's really easy. It's a foam tip applicator and you just kind of wipe it onto your nail. So it's really easy to do. I went ahead and finished curing it for the 30 seconds. And now I'm just applying that double dip gel top coat again and doing a flash cure of about 20 seconds and scrubbing in a second coat because I did not do any dip powder on that nail, so I need to make sure it's fully saturated with the chrome. You can do it on top of colors, blacks, whites, whatever color you want to do it on top of, but I decided since it's so pigmented that I wanted to just do it right on the nail, but then you really have to make sure that there's no clear spots on the nail that you missed. And that top part has the chrome in it. So what you do is if you run out of product, you put the cap on and kind of press that applicator into the cap and it will saturate it again with more chrome. So I really enjoyed this pen. It was a lot of fun. They have some really pretty colors, and after I used this, I went and bought a couple more of their chrome pens. I bought a rose gold and a teal because I just thought they were so beautiful. So I went ahead and finished curing that for the remainder. I did about 30 seconds to finish curing it. And now I'm going to do another layer because I just needed a little bit more color at the very tips and the cuticle area. So I am going to do that layer there. And with chromes, they go on so super thin that you do not need to worry about it being bulky on you. So I am just making sure the very tips of my nails and cuticle area are fully covered. And then I am going to get started on my thumb and do the same thing. So once I'm done with my thumb, I will be back. Okay, so now we are ready to finish up our chrome, and to do that I apply my double dip gel base to both of the chrome nails. And the reason that you want to do a gel base before you do your gel top coat is so that you don't get any peeling at the corners of your nails and they don't chip or peel on you. So I'm applying that gel base. I cure it for 30 seconds and now we're going to apply our gel top coat. So I'm going to apply that to both of those nails and cure it for 60 seconds, and then we will be moving on. Now our chrome nails are completely done and cured, so we are going to use our stiff nail brush to scrub off that excess clear dip powder from before because it wasn't fully set. So I'm just giving that a good scrub before I activate because you don't want any of that residual powder left behind. It could set right into your nail with the activator. So this is where my camera stopped recording for some reason, so I did a swatch. I buffed, filed, reshaped off camera, applied that second layer of activator to the swatch, wiped it off, and now I'm applying the first layer of top coat. I wasn't sure how much footage was lost, so I did the chrome and the black dip powder on a swatch for you because, like I said, I wasn't sure what was lost and what wasn't, so I kind of pieced it together so that you could see the final steps, which luckily was just the second layer of activator and the top coat. So it all worked out pretty good, but these powders were really easy to work with. I really enjoyed them. They're so beautiful. There's a subtle sparkle to the black one, so it's so beautiful. And they paired perfectly together. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. To see more content, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos. I have new content every Monday and Thursday. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or find me on Instagram at @tippingpixie. I'd love to see you over there as well. That's it for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next one.